What's up, house hunters? Welcome to Who Wants This House? Today we're here with Mike Troendle of Title Management Group, who's going to tell us everything we need to know about titles. How's it going, Mike?
Doing great. How are you, Mike?
Not too bad. You know, one of my favorite things I like about you doing is your puns and your little jokes. You want to humor the audience with a quick pun or a quick joke?
Not right now. No, I don't have anything ready.
All right, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so seriously though, when I have a client, we get an accepted offer. What I normally do is just give your number to them and you work your magic. What exactly do you do in that 30 days?
When you provide me with the address and the file and the information for your client, I research the title history going back usually 30 years, but sometimes longer, to make sure that the title to the house that they get at the end of the transaction is good. You wouldn't want somebody showing up, to make a claim against your client's house a couple of years after they've already moved in and maybe put some money into the house. It creates problems, and that's our job, is to make sure that nothing like that will ever happen and that they'll have a secure title to their house for as long as they're in it.
Okay, cool. You're with Title Management Group.
I am, yeah. I've been there for a little over a year now. It was started in 2003 by Joe Coates, and really he's been training me to do a lot of the reviews. The other thing that a title company will do is work with the lenders and insurance companies to make sure that all that information makes its way into the transaction. There are, as you know, a lot of moving parts to any transaction, and the title company is kind of like the coordinator of everybody. So we'll get in touch with the lender, we'll get in touch with insurance companies, anyone with the municipality that we need to check on taxes, make sure that they're all paid up. A lot of people forget that taxes, if they don't get paid, can also create a lien against the house, and any unpaid creditors against the buyers or the sellers. Make sure that all that is paid off or cleared, whatever we have to do to guarantee that the title is going to be solid, so that when the people move into the house, they don't have to worry about it. And really, it's anything that happened in someone's past that gets recorded in with the courts can create title issues, whether it's a divorce decree, whether it's a judgment, and a lot of times even if it's not them, because as we're sitting here, we're both named Mike. There are a lot of people out there with similar names. No. So yeah, so if you're Bob Williams or Jim Smith, odds are there's somebody out there with a judgment with that name. It's going to pop up on a title search, and someone has to make sure that if that isn't your client, that that judgment's not attached to the property that we're transacting, and make sure that it's cleared, all that's cleared up before we go ahead and give them clear title to the house.
Mike, I got to tell you, I'm happy that you do that so that I don't have to.
It can be interesting at times. It can be a little dry at times also, but for the most part, it's a fun thing.
And you have a champagne closing. You want to talk a little bit about that?
We do. So for our first-time home buyers, after every closing, once everything is signed and copied and all the works part of it is done, we'll break out some champagne, kind of make a big deal out of, it's a big life event, getting married, having a baby, buying a house, all these things kind of, I think, deserve recognition, and so that's what we try to do, is just make a big deal out of the fact that, congratulations, this is a big deal for you. You're not some investor who this is your 10th closing this year, and we don't really do it as much unless it's requested, but a lot of first-time home buyers will appreciate that and just make them feel special, and that it kind of also lets them know that we're done. The process is over. Now's the fun part. You get to move in, you get to furnish the house, all that stuff, which I guess if my experience is anything, that's more fun for the lady most times than more so than the guy. But and however it works out for you, that's what we try to do. Just send a message that relax, all the approval is done, everything's been cleared, your insurance is in place, taxes are all paid up or will be paid up, and you don't have to worry about anything from this point on.
Cool. Mike, well, thank you very much for coming out.
It's been a pleasure.
Mike Troendle from Title Management Group. Join us next week on Who Wants This House, where we're going to have Krista Marie Bro, where we're going to be talking about insurance. Sounds like fun, huh?